played a year in college football as a tight end. Thankfully, I broke my neck. I say thankfully because I think they would have made me a tackle. They were grooming me. They were giving me extra food in the dorms and everything, getting me to be a tackle. So I dodged that bullet, having to play in the offensive line. But no, it taught you hard work right away. I remember my first practice as a freshman in college, and I was playing 7-on-7 drills and didn't realize I was lined up against a two-time All-American, and he absolutely depleted me. I saw the Tweety birds and stuff like that, and got up and went to the other huddle. I went to the defensive huddle. I think I got a concussion at that first. I went, and then so it was all gravy from there. But no, it definitely taught you hard work. It taught you teamwork. It taught you to be where you fit into the puzzle. So I truly cherish my year there.
In college, I was playing club rugby, 15 specifically, whereas now I'm playing sevens. So for me, mainly it showed me how to participate in a team sport because I was mainly in track and field from middle school and high school, and that was very individual in my eyes. So having to learn to work with different people and accepting the fact that the outcome of the game isn't only decided upon your performance, but everybody's, and kind of learning to be a lot more selfless was one of the main lessons I learned. And then also college exposed me to rugby. It gave me the exposure I needed and the awareness I needed that sport even existed, and that it existed at a professional level where I could also make it to the Olympics. So hopefully now, 5 years later, that has changed for a lot of the younger girls coming up through the college route in rugby specifically.
Well, college helped me big time. I did football and track, so individually, to be able to get myself right as a person individually, but then collectively when I play football, to be able to collectively come together and work as a team, but also still be your individual self. Also taught me the ability to manage time because I was doing two sports, and also to be able to work hard and be able to know how to sacrifice, because especially in rugby and as you get older and you become a professional athlete, that those things that tied into when you play college kind of transferred over to the professional world, and be able to grind and self-motivate, and also rely on self, and also learn how to rely on teammates, so that when a transition happened, I kind of took everything that I instilled and happened at a younger age and applied it to when I was older. So it kind of worked out, especially when you play against different people, different sizes, people who were top notch at this sport or that sport or whatever it is, that when I became on that professional level in that scene, that, I was able to back myself and be confident in the ability that I have based off of everything I've experienced and went through, because I was able to relate and be able to show that, man, I did it when it was tough here or tough there, and this person maybe was bigger or faster or whatever it is, and I came on top. So, yep.
For me, it was a different path. I don't feel like college helped prepare me for this, playing college football, just for the simple fact it's totally two different sports that I was playing. Like I played football in college, and if you think about college football and playing sevens right now, the teams are so much smaller in rugby, and in football the team is so much bigger. And in football you have so much trash talking, like you're trash talking to the defensive back. In rugby you don't have that. You're not trash talking to, like, Carlos, my teammate, and we compete against each other. We're not actually trash talking to each other on a regular basis because we're not going against each other every day. In football you have that every day where you're a wide receiver, you're getting challenged by a defensive back, and then you have the defensive side versus the offensive side. We don't have that in rugby. So that stuff never really prepared me for this. I would say what did was arena football, because it's so much smaller and you feel like you're a team and you're so much closer. And I feel like that's one of the big things with rugby is you become so close and have that tight net because you're so much smaller and you're not spread out. And just like doing for each other, like how you pick up water bottles and stuff. In college, you had trainers bringing you water. You had trainers doing everything. In rugby, you got individuals out there picking tape up off the ground and stuff. So it's just totally different. I just felt like that was the way in arena football. Like you had to keep your house clean, and the same thing when I went to Tiger Rugby, it was small, and it was just all those things. It taught me and instilled into me where I'm at today, and how to be in a professional athlete environment.